Today I'm going to share with you some secrets that you can find here in BONELAB. First, starting with, of course, this thing. Have you ever wondered what this thing is for? Well, all you have to do is obviously unlock this changer thing here. Then you can simply grab it and put it in there like that. And once you do that, you can actually change which slots you change your avatars into. So, for example, if I want to have my strong character be Lisa for some reason, and then hit confirm, and now there's Lisa, and I could just do that, and now I'm Lisa, as you can see from Genshin Impact, of course. Now we can do this for all the characters. Obviously that's not going to make the character strong, but that's just telling you which slot that's in. So if I wanted to change my heavy to be Shrek, I can do that too. So now Shrek is my heavy. So as you can see, where is he? There he is. Now, oh my god. Okay, that was bright. Now I am Shrek. As you can see, you can now get out of my swamp. So that's what this thing is for. I've wondered what this thing is for ever since I started the game. I've been so curious ever since, and there's not really any clear thing to do with this. I always thought there was like a hidden key somewhere in the world that I've never found. But yeah, apparently all you do is grab this thing and put it in there, and then you can switch your characters into different stuff. So yeah, apparently that's all you gotta do. So next things next, let's find some secret avatars. There's some avatars that are hidden inside little capsules. You can grab them, pull them apart, and unlock some avatars and stuff. So there's one over here. So if we come over to this area, you can already see it up there. You could switch to the tall dude or whatever. Also, first you have to beat the game to get to this point. So beat the game, climb up here, grab this thing, and then boom, now you can be Ford. So if I wanted to be Ford, I can go over there, switch to Ford. Now, another one you should be able to find up here on top of the elevator. As you can see, there's one right over there. Grab it, pull it apart, and now it can be Jimmy. He was on the elevator all along. Next, come on over to the parkour area. Open the trash can, and as you can see, it's hidden right there. It's like super hidden because it was actually clipping through that a little bit. You can grab him, pull him apart, and now you can be a null body as well. So there you go. There's where some secret avatars are. So let's go on to our next thing, shall we? Next, I would love to share with you how you can get access to Devtools on any level. So first off, follow me. We're going to be in the BONELAB hub. We're going to switch over to the tall dude. That's right, we're going to be the tall dude. Wander over to this area here, the sandbox. Jump, grab onto here. There will be a little orb thing in there. Take it out of there. Pull the thing apart to open up the Thingamabob, which will unlock something for you. Then you can come right up here. Okay, we'll go the long way. You don't have to be the tall person for this part, but there will be another orb thing here. Grab it, grab the Thingamabob, and pull it apart. It'll unlock something else for you. Once you've unlocked both those things, come on down to this section here, the mods arcade machine type Thingamabob. That's right, there's a lot of Thingamabobs in BONELABs. Go over to download, accept the chaos, downloads, accept chaos, settings. You're going to find developer mode. Make sure that's enabled. For me, it's already enabled, but it'll say disabled here. So click it, make sure it's enabled, hit confirm that it's now enabled, and then you should be able to hold down B and go see this thing here on your little wheel there. Obviously, Devtools is what that is. It'll spawn both these things, and this thing is pretty handy because you can fly around with it. Ooh, look at me! I'm a fly in here. Ooh, what's up here? There's nothing up here. Wow, what's up here? Is there anything up here? Wow, nothing up here. You can go around however you want, wherever you want, and it's a pretty handy tool to have. Now, when I first did this, it did not work. But the reason why it didn't work is very unclear. So what I did is I simply just opened up this thing, went to scenes, and just opened up some random level or something like that. Just for an example, we could go to Pillar Climb or something like that, right? So just a random level, didn't matter what level it was. And then after I launched a different level, it was able to actually appear for me. So if it doesn't appear for you right away, this might be why. Maybe you just have to load into another level for it to be available. But once you do that, you can hold B again, and then Devtools will definitely be there. And you can. This is a very fun level to cheat with because if you press B, you'll enter no clip mode, and you can just go whee to the top of the tower immediately, and then do whatever you want here. So if you're like me and you got here for the first time and you saw this spooky door with the Boneworks thing in there and everything, and I'm a little bit too short, if you've seen this back there and you're like, oh, what is that? There's got to be something, and you press on this button, nothing happens. Obviously, you have to get way further in the story for this to be anything, for this to mean anything. But did you know, if you grab yourself a gun, there you go. See? Boom. Just grab a pistol, shoot in there enough times, you'll hit it. That thing will go around and go and do a thing. So that's what happens there. Our next secret takes us to everyone's favorite level, the moon level. That's right. It crashes all the time, it's super slow, and you have to be a cat the first time you play it through it. But did you know there's a secret area? So you're probably going to want to have your Devtools unlocked by this point, so you can get one of these things. You want to at least get this grav gun thing unlocked at this point, but you technically don't have to. But you're going to want to fly over here, and it's actually going to be hidden on this super tall dude over here. Like, it's way up there. Like, way up there. I'm actually not sure how you're meant to get up there without one of these, but if you grab one of these and come all the way up here, you should find yourself a nice little Easter egg. That's right. I'm not sure what this thing is. You can't magnetize to it. You have to, like, physically grab it. Like, you know how, like, you can do this? Whoop. Like that. You can't do that with this one. You just have to do that. And yeah, it's a little ball dude. I don't know what he is or what he's here for, but you can find him at the top of that world up there. So, that's another little Easter egg. It's also kind of bouncy too. Like, look at him go. He's super bouncy. Come here.
Come here. Come here, green ball.
I don't know what to call him, so I'm just going to call him the Shrek Ball for now. So yeah, you can bounce him off walls. He's a little bouncy and stuff, and it's kind of nice. I don't know what else you can do with him other than that. So yeah, let's go into some more secrets. Of all the levels and maps in BONELAB, this has to be one of the most mysterious and weird and just, I don't know, full of secrets, because, like, what is going on with this place? So first off, I'm going to use this and go around a couple places. Obviously, one big thing that I think is kind of cool is if you can get to the roof here, there's many ways to get up here. There is a button here on the chimney. If you press it, a ton of crablets come pouring out of this chimney, spill everywhere, and it creates this whole, like, little mini game where you have to kill all of them and stuff like that. It also creates some pretty cool music and stuff. So that's one thing, of course. So the best way to find this next secret is to basically use this as a marker. So obviously you have the chimney, turn this way, go straight to this tower right here. This one way back here. Once I get over there, I'll show you to the next spot. So once we get here, we're going to turn right and go right up here. You don't have to use this to get over here because you don't die from going this way. And if we keep going this way a little bit and go behind this mountain, you'll see that there's a void spot here for some reason, where there's like a void leak and there's like caution, danger, blah, 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 or whatever. And then also there's like a weird cube here that's just like jabbed into the level and everything. So I've actually switched to someone that can handle that damage a little bit more. You do take the damage. Like, you do actually still take damage, which is interesting because it's just kind of there for some reason. None of the other levels I've explored have had something like this, but it gets even weirder. So if we keep going along this wall here, again, in no-clip mode is probably the best way to do this so you don't get into anything weird. If you keep going this way and follow this wall long enough, you'll actually find another spot. So here is that other spot. It is a weird staircase going into like a weird cube. Now, obviously, I'm in no-clip mode right now because I'm using this. If we actually use that no-clip mode... Oh, I'm not in no-clip mode right now, actually. Let me toggle it back on. Toggle no-clip mode back on. Go through that little doorway, and there's just this for some reason, and it's super weird. It's not clear, like, what's going on, and you can press this, and it doesn't do anything. It never does anything, and you can't, like, pull this open. And if you're curious on what's on the other side of it, again, we have no clip mode, so we can do that. We can just stick our head through here, and there's literally nothing. There's just nothing on the other side. I'm not sure what this is meant to be, but it definitely looks like it's meant to be hidden. There's no capsule in there. There's nothing special in there. It's just that button that just does nothing. And of course, the staircase leading up into it. So if you want to find this, obviously you can follow the wall all the way till you get to it, but I'm going to show you a more direct way. So I'm going to turn 180 and go straight this direction so you can kind of get an idea of where you can find this at yourself. So obviously it's behind one of these. You're going to want to use this thing to get to it because it's going to take you a long time to get to it. But as you can see, that fireplace is probably the best way, the chimney I mean, or this balcony is probably the best way to do it. Basically come out of the balcony and just go straight that way and you'll run into that weird doorway. But the weird things don't end on this map actually there. There's even other buttons like this weird floating one. Like, I'm not sure what this is, why it's floating. What does it do? I pushed it. Nothing happened. What's going on? I don't know. Is it meant to be over here? Probably, but it doesn't do anything. It's just there. I don't know. I don't think that was there last time either, so that's probably just some kind of glitch. Anyway, if we continue on our journey here, go back into town, go to one of these stone walls. I believe it's this one over here. It's not that one. Is it this one? Yes, it's this stone wall here. There is a crablet box, and if we take it and break it open, there's no crablet in there for some reason. That's just a weird thing. There's also other hidden boxes along this map somewhere. I don't know if I found all of them or what, but Tuscany is so weird. So if we come on all the way up here, I believe it's over here. Boom, there you go. There's just a crablet statue. Why is this here? Again, I don't know. It's just a weird map. There's a bucket underneath him for some reason. Is that his bathroom? I don't know. On top of him, you can't do nothing up here. Oh, well, actually, there is a card up here I forgot to grab. Yeah, there's a card here. Kevin C. Look at that. That's pretty cool. He's the Project BONELAB technical director, and he has things for you. That's right. And yeah, overall, there's just weird things like that on this map. There's so many weird things in Tuscany. Let me know if I've missed anything in Tuscany. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed all of these weird things in BONELAB. See you next time.